In this video lecture, I would be discussing about how to solve a problem on dumpy level. So let us begin. First, we will see what is the given problem. Here, a field book is given in which some values are required to be filled up. Now here we can see that there are 7 stations E to K, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, and the distance between each of the stations are given. The readings from the dumpy level, that is BS, IS, FS is given, and the reduced level for station H is given. We need to find out the reduced level of the other 6 stations. So let us see how we can find out the reduced levels of the 6 stations. First, we will try to calculate the values which were not given in the table, that is the reduced level, by rise and fall method. As all the readings are given, we can easily calculate the rise and fall by subtracting 3.210 from 2.365. We get a negative value, that is minus 0.845. We tabulate it in the fall column. Now sequentially we will subtract the successive value from the earlier value. That is, we will subtract 3.525 from 3.210. We will get a negative value and we will record it in the fall, that is minus 0.315. So in this way we will calculate all the rise and fall values. Next, we need to calculate the reduced levels of the 6 station. 118.250, this reduced level is given, so it is marked in black, and those reduced levels which are being calculated will be shown as, or will be shown in red. Now we can see that the reduced level for station H is 118.250. First, we will calculate the reduced level of the stations I, J and K. Now if we add 0.835, that is a rise value, with the reduced level of station H, we will get the reduced level of station I, 119.085. Now for reduced level of the station J, we will subtract 0.515 from 119.085. We will get 118.57. Next, to calculate the reduced level of station K, we will add 0.75 with 118.57 and it will be 119.32. So the reduced levels of the stations I, J, K has been calculated. Next, we need to calculate the reduced level of the earlier stations, that is station G first. Now we will subtract the 0.565 from 118.250. We get the reduced level of station G, that is 117.685. Next, to calculate the reduced level of station F, we will subtract 0.315 from 117.685. So as 0.315 is a negative value, it will add up and it will result in 118, which is the reduced level of station F. Now we need to calculate the reduced level of station E. We will subtract 0.845 from 118, that is the reduced level of station F. As it is a negative value, it will be plus, so 118 plus 0.845, so it will be 118.845. This is the reduced level of station E. Now in order to calculate the arithmetic check, we will sum up BS, which is 4.585. We will sum up FS 4.11. We will sum up rise, which is equal to 2.15. We will add the fall values, which will be 1.675. So next we move on to the arithmetic check. In the arithmetic check by rise fall method, we subtract total FS from total BS, we subtract total fall from total rise, and we subtract first RL from last RL. So this is the arithmetic check. All the values will be 0.475. So arithmetic check is done. Next, we will try to calculate the reduced level of the 6 stations by collimation method. This method is more simple because we need to calculate only less values. Now we see that the height of collimation value is obtained only at the change point or at the benchmark. Now we have the reduced level value of only station H, that is 118.250. Now what we can do, how we can know the reduced level of the other stations. Now for calculating the reduced level of the other stations, we first need to calculate the height of collimation value of this station E, which is the benchmark. So we will just add 2.960 with 118.250. We get the height of collimation value as 121.21. Now by subtracting the BS from height of collimation at E, we will get the reduced level at E, which is 118.845. In order to calculate the reduced level of station F, we will subtract 3.210 from 121.21, which is the height of collimation at station E, and we will get the reduced level 118. Then for reduced level calculation of station G, we will subtract 3.525 from 121.21, which is the height of collimation at station E, and we will get the value 117.685. And the reduced level of station H is already given, which is 118.250. Now we need to calculate the height of collimation at the change point. So for that we will first calculate that is the height of collimation or the reduced level at I, which can be obtained by subtracting 2.125 from the height of collimation at station E, that is the first station, and we will get the value 119.085. Now the reduced level at station I is obtained, which is the change point. In order to obtain the height of collimation at station I, we will add 2.220 with the reduced level at station I, that is 119.085. We will get the value 121.305. Now as the height of collimation is obtained at the change point, that is I, 121.305, we will just subtract the value 2.735 to obtain the reduced level for station J, and we will subtract the value 1.985 from the height of collimation at I to get the reduced level at station K. Now we need to perform the arithmetic check. So what we will do, we will just total the BS, total FS. Next, this is the formula which is basically followed in calculation of height of collimation and reduced level by collimation method. So these formulas are to be remembered. So the arithmetic check, that is total BS minus total FS equal to last RL minus first RL, which is equal to 4.585 minus 4.11, which is equal to 119.320 minus 118.840, which is 0.475. So the arithmetic check is done, and in this way we can solve this type of problem which are generally given on the instrument damping level.